Alright, everything seems to be working pretty good. The volume in the game I have it turned off right now. This is called Red Tide's Art of War. Get logged in here. So, you have your daily quests, which I refuse to play Terran. It's the only reason I haven't got my gold yet. I'm going to try them out a little bit later. I've been going with the yagaui, I don't know how you pronounce it. But level up to level 28 will unlock. I get a tree ant, general attack. It's kind of got the League of Legends like style system when it comes to your runes, but you level up your runes to get more damage. And I was figuring I'd try a ground unit build, just kind of test it out, see how well it works. So let's jump on in and see how well this comes. So I did turn the menu music off because it is extremely loud. Well, while it's doing that, you have your army set up, you have your Terrans, your Altac, and the class that I use. Like I said, it's loud. So I wanted to go with a melee build this time, so I went ahead and selected the Dreadclaw, the Beholder, which is my scout. I've got a Panda Monk, been wanting to see how well they do. I got a deer, bowcat, and a bear. There we go. And it's weird because unless you have the audio turned off, you don't actually hear that lightning strike.
Hello, Commander. I am looking forward to your performance in this battle.
So I'll be the second to come out and fight. That'll allow me to buy.
It's your round. Be sure to allocate resources wisely.
See, he's playing the same class that I am. He's got the wolves.
Let's move. It's time to show them our might.
Revenge.
As you can see, my troops just got completely obliterated. And my troops are supposed to be the step up, but step up doesn't necessarily mean anything. And this game doesn't have any options for volume control yet, so I do apologize.
Unstoppable.
Soul Essence Mine is upgrading.
I'm actually surprised by how long he lived. So the game takes turns in waves. This is wave 7. Will start in 10 seconds. And it'll have the arrow showing who will be coming up. I'm just kind of waiting for my mine to get done, because I did build mine early.
Soul Essence Mine upgrade completed. Unstoppable.
Those are my little panda monks with the dowel.
Unstoppable. 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 Your ally has broken through the enemy's first line of defense. Unstoppable. The enemy's attack is fierce. We must proceed carefully. line of defense. Find their weakness. We have not lost yet. Soul Essence Markers upgrade.
I do like my ranged units a lot better than I like the melee.
Soul Essence Mine upgrade completed. Bravery has been rewarded. before the final battle begins. Please allocate your remaining resources.
I sure hope we can pull this one through.
Defeat makes us stronger.
That was terrible. Alright. So I did level up. I got my Triumph, my general attack times 5. I might actually be able to level that up now. Alright, so as you go to your army setup pages, you have your classes. You have your Terran, which are these guys. Your Terran, which is your normal like human, like commando type style. You have a bunch of units that range from like archers to muskets to crossbowmen. Moving up your tech line all the way to flamethrowers, engineers, sentinels, going all into the mech and battleships. Atlek is really ninja style with power. That's how I see it. It's like how I see it's almost like let me think of the name of it. Warframe. You have like a lot of that style stuff going on in that one. A lot of the general concept with some of the body styles, and the yagai is your animal species who range very like big variety in your play styles too. Um, every single thing has like 3 or 4 of your like I could go to a beetle, which is your basic unit, and then you can go to that, or you can even skip. So you have like explosive sheep, you know, it has 20 HP, it has low damage, but these units are like rush and do AoE. And I don't usually play the build that I just played. It was more of like a test. I just created this. So I've got like a bear, I've got my bowcats. I didn't really use my bowcats, there was not that many air units that time. And as for like beast, this is my usual build. I either go for my panda that uses shurikens or my panda that uses the chi orb. And I can't really see too much of a difference in between these two. I mean, one sits back at a little further range, the other one has to get up just a little bit closer. They do have different armor, but if you go with your Chan Master, you're going to have more damage, but you sacrifice your health and armor. But they completely dominate when they get their orbs and stuff out. And there was another thing I was going to try. And as you get through the game and stuff, you'll notice that you have all these. You have your achievements. Instead of like buying your points and stuff like that, you can earn them through your achievements. So let's see what I'd earned. 500. That's really good. So if I want to go to my runes, general attack, and they don't have any of these, and I don't really want to refresh, but I get new ones in 5 hours, 10 minutes, and 33 seconds. And you refresh, it costs either your gems or your coins. You do get some random drops from airdrops whenever you do your thing. See, I get one in 3 hours, 22 minutes. You can play 3 games as a Terran in any mode. You get 300 gold. You play Terran. This is like still like the very beginning daily quests from the other day. I just never done them because I never played Terran. See, and a lot of people they want you to play the Terran race to start off with, because they're the most straight out, straightforward class to play. And I think I'll stick with my old build because I really liked it. Let's see how well it'll hold up. But I've really been enjoying this game. I'm already level 28. Does not take long to level. I mean, the playstyle is, you click, you assign your troops, and they just go to battle. It's it's a good like time killer. Plus, you progress, and I could see the competitive part to it too. I mean, you have all your different skills, your runes, all that stuff taking effect. I can't wait to see what other classes, because it looks like they have room to put in more of the classes in this game. And just to think that every card has a lot more than what it looks. So I've got a panda card, and it has 3 different classes based on the panda card. But see, I'm not going to be using that one. I'm going to use my crazy build setup. I really like my egg, mind control's handy, and giant piranha. Rune page 1 is my ranged attacker page.
Hello, Commander. I am looking forward to your performance in this battle. Let's move. It's time to show them our might.
So I decided not to do dogs this time. Dogs are really, really powerful in the very beginning. But against werewolves, they ain't gonna stand much of a chance. At least with this, they were only able to build 2 units. I was able to build up to like 3 to 4. I'm waiting to unlock my big panda.
Unstoppable.
Now this is the setup that I use for most of my games, because I do have a little bit of a choice to what I use. Looks like he's building a lot of werewolves.
Soul Essence Mine is upgrading.
Dominating.
And at wave 5 you can upgrade your mine, and that just increases like all your resources that you gain. You'll be down for a while for your resources, but you do get like double your gain. So in return, it is better to do it at an early rank. As you can see, my little green glowing ball
Dominating.
is just beautiful.
Dominating.
Soul Essence Mine upgrade completed.
So you see, I'm racking up the money now because those little orbs, they stay there after I die, so they constantly move around the battlefield. And I can't control it, but it's worth.
Unstoppable.
So one thing that my units is lacking at the moment is my tank. So I'm kind of waiting to build it up so I can go ahead and get my tank in there, and he'll be able to run in the front line while these guys stand back with their horde. So it looks like they built air units.
We have broken through the enemy's first line of defense.
See, they didn't build any stealth detector units, so they're walking right over top. Okay, so now that group does have one.
Unstoppable.
So I got me an egg. I'm gonna place it here. Let all them troops start attacking. Increase the damage of that unit.
Soul Essence Mines.
I can go ahead and upgrade my mine. So it's a little bit of management in the game. So we have this huge beast on my side because I laid an egg. So whoever kills the dragon gets like extra coins or extra soul essence. So that was a good upgrade.
Your allied bravery has Soul Essence Mine upgrade completed. The enemy's defense is breaking down.
So my units are coming into battle. I've only got like another upgrade point to use. And after level 25, you no longer have to upgrade your soul essence mine. Victory.
Victory is ours.
So that general class, the Atlas or whatever they call Altac, are really, really strong. They have a lot of AoE. They've got a lot of your air support. They got beam cannons. You've got your ninjas that can be stealth, and they can make up early game. Like everyone thought that yagaui, the team that I use, have the best early units. Yeah, they can make a bunch of dogs who will have really quick movement speed, but it's not that great because your dogs will move to the far side of the turret, and you don't want your units on their side, and especially in the beginning, because you're going to have turret fire. They're going to wipe out your dogs, and as long as they have a semi-tanky class to start off with, then your dogs are going to get obliterated. Now, if they're more towards the middle when you come out, you're okay. But when it comes to the stealth unit and you're starting off and they have the two blade guys, you can't beat that with dogs unless you have your stealth detector already there. And that's 400 points plus your how much ever your wolves are going to cost. So as an army setup, I mostly use Chandmaster. Really good class, and to mess around with people, I do like to use the beetles because nothing's better than putting up 60 beetles to run kamikaze straight into their team, obliterating everything. I also have a mind control deck that I use that it's okay, but it needs more AoE. It's a good support deck though, and I've got a couple support cards. Waiting to kind of see what other units that I can unlock later. So I just need a few more points and I can get the archers. They're really good. Kind of expensive though. I wouldn't be able to have a big bunch of them running around. I'm gonna do one more, kind of show you the other type of character, which is the sling blade kind of character. You throw your shuriken out. Works really well for the yagaui. Now I don't know much about the other classes. I've really only played them. Okay, so I missed my cue, I guess. So I guess it's best to kind of stay at this screen because it actually popped up and I tried to go to the unit page. Profile should be okay though. So this is my marksman. I can't wait. I'm gonna upgrade that as soon as I can because range means everything in this game. If you, especially when you're attacking melee units, and you're not going to find many melee units in the game like I started off with, and that's just because one, they're biological, and when they run in there, it's not going to be nothing for a tank just to blow them up. Like I have a bear unit that has 10 armor plus it gets increased health regen, and it can barely survive mid game. And these are like not even like the best units on the field, but the bear is like supposed to be like one of the best tiers, and he gets obliterated. So it's going to auto decline if somebody does not pick up. There we go, match found. Hopefully everybody will ready up this time. So it's just still my same units that I was using. It's just I'm going to be using more of the mechanical destroyer than I am the biological. The green orb is supposed to damage biological, really supposed to be a lot of damage towards that, but it tends to work really good for mechanical too. That's just because I guess it sits on top of it. And when you have multiple of those, it's devastating to any type of troop. But the same things go with the shurikens. And the shurikens actually cost a lot less than your normal units do.
Hello, Commander. I am looking forward to your performance in this battle. It's your round. Be sure to allocate resources wisely.
Dominating.
Let's move. It's time to show them our might. Soul Essence Mine is upgrading. Soul Essence Mine
So for this
upgrade
one, we've had a good
completed.
start. We've gotten all the corresponding little junctions here. So that's really helped us out to get our beginning items.
Your ally has broken through the enemy's first line of defense.
Dominating.
So these right here are my shuriken people. They do a lot of damage to anything. They're really good lane pushers. They still do quite a bit of damage to regular units.
Unstoppable.
Someone make a big game changer here. Or try to.
Bravery has been rewarded.
That turret right there is mean.
Revenge. Unstoppable.
I've actually never seen that unit before. I wanted to see what it did.
Soul Essence Mines upgraded.
And I didn't get to see what it does because it apparently died really quick. I wonder why the egg was so easy to destroy.
Soul Essence Mine upgrade completed. The enemy's attack is fierce. You must proceed carefully.
So it was that big laser beam cannon I was talking about.
One more wave before the final battle begins. Please allocate your remaining resources appropriately.
So this is where the battle is basically been a stalemate, and whoever wins these last waves will win the match. It's more looking more like they might actually win. Yep. Apparently it doesn't count this unit here as
Defeat
one of ours,
makes us stronger.
which doesn't make much sense, but the game's still in early access. They still got a ways to go with some of the stuff. I think that melee minion collision should not be there. I think they should be able to pass through because I see a lot of issues with that. Also, it's like my bears. They would run all the way around the whole enemy troop line and be taking shots the entire way and usually die by the time they get there. And then my back units are wanting to run faster than my bear, and they like to get up closer than what they should. Even with attack range runes, they still get devastated. But it really depends on how much like unit play you have. I think they released the yagaui a little bit later, and they just ain't put as much AI information in as they should. So I received some more rewards. But I think give this game like a little bit more time. I think it's going to be really competitive. The only problem is right now is you don't meet hardly anybody that's English speaking. I mean, if you're there's like I see a lot of Korean, Chinese, and all that. I just don't really see many people that play like as American people. Like I've got a couple friends that I team up with to play. They've been enjoying the game. We'll probably make some compilation videos later of just kind of messing around. In the store, you can buy airdrops. I don't know if it's worth. I've heard of hard reset. I'm not for sure. I would hate to throw in the money for that because these aren't even active yet. And this is supposed to be your way to pay for stuff. These are just your credits you get from achievements. So I can call in one of these, but it's going to cost me a lot of points. And it's just not worth it. But that's what I've got on this game so far. I think everybody should maybe just check it out, see if you like it. If it's your type of game style, go for it. I mean, give it some time. I think the gaming community, it's got a good community as it is. Besides, the non-English base, there's just not that many people that play. Quick play, the longest I've ever had to wait is like 49, 50 seconds. Alright, thank you all for joining me.